What's going on, everybody? Joshua Manoi, and I'm back with the 6th and final installment of Got the Juice. If you've been following along with the series, I've gone through every main muscle group so far, except for what we're working out today, which is gonna be back. It's a season finale, so you know what we're gonna get started on? Since it's the finale, got something very special for y'all. We're gonna start off with something nice and simple that I know you can follow. We're gonna do some muscle ups. Most basic of the basics, you know. There's something to start off the workout in a nice, easy, ease into it kind of flow. Then we're gonna get into the difficult shit. Let's get into it.
Yeah. Started from the mud, now you see us going up. Numbers never lie, now you see us blowing up. People used to front, now you see them showing up. Show us up, I've been down and out, but love, keep it a buck, I don't. Always been one up on all of these. They be trying to front for all of these. I ain't got time cause they all in they feelings. Ice of the gang and we making a killing. It's 2020 and they notice the vision. You be the hero, I'm playing the villain. The underdogs and we walk in the building. We getting money, yeah, they think that we dealing. They talking hot, yeah, if they opinions and we won't stop till we all touch $1 million. Don't ever forget, but we probably forgive them. I'm living, taking the cause that was given. My blessings is already written. Wrapped little ribbon, putting ourselves in positions to making some major decisions. Started from the mud, now you see us going up. Numbers never lie, now you see us blowing up.
On a more serious note, guys, we're doing muscle ups for the first exercise here. As you can see, I got the pull-up bars. This one's a little too short for me, even though I'm 5'8". I'm not the tallest, but like a little bit more height. The way we're gonna be doing it is, you start off on a full extension. You're gonna pull yourself up all the way to the top to where you're in basically a position where you can push up, and that's gonna engage triceps. So it's a back and tricep movement at the same time. Gonna come back down, and I'm touching the floor just because I want that full extension. It helps me to get all the way to the bottom so that I can track myself and know that I'm doing a full rep. And then we're just gonna continue the motion. Like so. Sets of 8, that was my second, following the first one I did on the intro. I'm gonna do one more, then we're gonna actually get into the actual back movements. We're gonna have a total of 6 altogether, like every Got the Juice exercise routine. Let's go. Bent over rows, we got the band right here. I'm using the thickest one with the most tension. I got these little platforms right here. I'm choosing this one because I'm gonna put the band between the bottom bar here. I'm gonna stand on top of it and be able to bend over, because we're doing bent over rows, of course. I'm gonna grab it a little lower so I can create more tension for my lats. So that way I can pull up and feel it a lot more than if I was doing it on the other platform, because it's a less amount of space between the platform and the bar underneath of it.
Go and try your luck, test me in again, we let it rain. Please don't start us up, got that black and white, that yin and yang. Mr. Officer, please don't search us, we don't got a thing. Tell her park it up, then that be poking out them jeans. I've been sparking up. For a full stretch at the bottom. You don't necessarily need to cave in like I'm doing. You could just keep your back at a certain steady position and just pull and drop your arms all the way for the full squeeze. But I'm letting my back cave in so I can get a full stretch of my lats, reset the position, come back up. When I pull up, bring my chest up slightly so I can create an angle to where I can increase the contraction in my lats. No Suburbans. If I say I need my money, then it's urgent. Yeah, they want me to quit. Yeah, they want me to shift. But as long as I'm alive, we gon' keep on making hits. Why they steady? Oh my God. Oh. Credits to Austin on that one. This is a good movement right here. I'm a big fan of bent over rows. They're a good compound movement to build mass on your back and on your lats. Obviously, we don't have weights because we're in quarantine. Next best thing, heavy band, platform, at your nearest park. If you happen to have that, I'm in a lucky situation. But we're gonna do a few more sets here and then move on to the next one. All right, guys, we're gonna get into the next movement. I'm gonna do some standard wide grip pull-ups. I hardly ever do pull-ups if they're not wide grip. The wider you go, the more lat engagement, the wider your back will become, ultimately. So when I do wide grip pull-ups, I won't go too wide because that's a little outlandish. See, I can't even reach that. So I'm gonna take a little bit more inward of a position. As you can see, and get from the back. You check me out, And I'm gonna start at the bottom, come up,
When I do pull-ups, I always make sure to come all the way down to a full lockout of my arms. Might even flex the triceps on them just to show you I ain't bullshit. So we're gonna do sets of 10 to 12.
Never lag, we don't slack, tell her I was running back. I don't brag, I'm relaxed, I'm not into all of that, yeah. It's really just the fam and my dogs, I just gotta make a call. I ain't into all that chatting, not at all, not at all. Yeah, I put that on the squad.
10 to 12, something simple, because I can easily do more, but I'm not trying to burn out my back. We still have more movements to move on to. So I'm gonna do about 4 sets here, good amount of reps, full extension, full contraction. My chin was reaching over the bar. You don't necessarily need to throw it out like I was trying to throw my neck back, but just get enough, high enough to the point where you feel a good contraction. Come back down, continue the motions, make gains. That's what we do. These bands here, these are gonna be 8-pound bands. I got them set up on the pull-up bar. We're gonna be doing lat pull downs. Sort of like you see in the gym when you actually have a cable machine and you have the straight bar. And you're gonna be doing them like this. Some people will use a rope, pull them down like this. Obviously we don't have that equipment today. We're gonna be using these bands, same setup, different contraction. So we're gonna be at an angle with our upper body. I'm gonna have my arms not fully extended, slight bend. I'm gonna bring them back, down and back. So I can squeeze my lats, as you can see. Bring them back out for the stretch. And down and back. Sets of 16 to 20. And this feels really nice. If you haven't never tried this exercise before, give it a try. Use the bands. You don't need to go this slow. I'm just doing it because I'm a big fan of controlling reps. I like how the movement feels on the positive and negative of it. So I'm gonna be going as slow as possible to feel that squeeze, to feel that stretch, to get the blood in the muscle. We're gonna do a few more sets of this. I'm gonna increase the resistance band because I want more of a contraction. I want to feel it a lot more. And then we're gonna move on to the next exercise. But this one right now feels great, looks great, is great. Give it a try. We're gonna be doing sets 4 of 14 to 16 reps with this movement right here, as we do with every other motion. It's because I like to get a good amount of blood flow, engagement in the muscles, engage the fibers, tear that muscle fiber down so that we can be able to eventually rebuild, make them more toned, more dense, more sharp, agile, sexier. You know, the next movement we got going on is gonna be some rows. We're gonna be doing pull down rows. Basically, as you can see, I got it set up on the pull-up bar there and I crossed the bands a little bit to give it some more resistance. It's gonna be an angle just like on the last movement. We're gonna pull back and down. Ooh. Just like so. I come all the way back out so I can stretch my lats, as you can see, and then we're gonna pull back and down. Sets of 14 to 16 reps. I want to let you guys know of, whenever you're doing a back pulling motion, a lot of times people can easily get the movement put out of context by involving biceps. Obviously because you're pulling. Biceps is a pulling muscle as well. Whenever you do something like rows, it's easy to incorporate biceps into the movement. That's why whenever I pull on back, I like to think of my hands just as a hook. A lot of times people will have a grip like this. Purposely behind the idea that I think of my hands as a hook, I'll put my thumb behind it and I will let my hands come out slightly to where my fingers literally will just act as a hook. I'm pulling through my elbows, I'm pulling through my lats, my back. All the engagement will be in my back. Instead of having your thumb on the inside, having your thumb on the inside also incorporates forearms. you can incorporate biceps, forearms, and back into one movement that is solely purposed for back. It's easy to get it mixed up. So if you want the maximum engagement, put just on your back. My suggestion, hook grip, pull through your elbows, feel it in them wings, trying to fly away like Bruce Lee. We're doing the underhand close grip pull-ups. So I'm gonna have my hands a little bit more inward than the shoulders, not too close. I want to be going like this. Now jack up my wrist. We'll have them a little bit outward to where it's slightly more inside of my shoulder width. And as you can see, if you peep my hands right now, thumbs on the outside, because I want that hook grip. I want to feel it in my back. So I'm gonna be going all the way down and all the way up, just like on the wide grip pull-ups. I'm gonna start in the bottom position, pull up. Just like so. Don't necessarily need to come back down and touch the ground, but you know the vibes. First set. We're gonna be doing 3 more, and then we'll move on to the final exercise. The final movements we got going on for this back routine. I'm gonna be doing a superset. So I'm gonna be using these bands here. I got them wrapped around the pull-up bar station. I'm gonna have them out like this. I'm gonna be pulling out and focusing it on my mid-back and my rhomboids. Ultimately, this movement will engage rear delts, traps, and rhomboids at the same time. I'm gonna be focusing it on my back since this is a back workout. We're doing a set of 12 reps, 3 sets all together. So let me get in this motion. As you can see, my mid-back working. Drop this right here. We're gonna be doing side to side pull-ups. The way I'm gonna have my grip here, interlock my fingers, just like this. You're gonna keep a strong grip because it's easy to let it slip in this. I'm gonna be doing 5 on each side for a total of 10. That's the superset. We're gonna be doing these back pulls, rhomboid pulls, along with the side-to-side pull-ups. 3 sets of those all together for the final finisher on this back movement. Well, guys, we just finished the back routine for Got the Juice on the season finale. We started off on the muscle ups because it's the simplest movement, of course. Went to the bent over rows with the cables, wide grip pull-ups next. We went to lat pull downs, close grip underhand pull-ups. We did the high rows. We supersetted the rhomboid flies with the cross pull-ups. And that is it for this routine. We did a total of 7 movements instead of 6. A little bit extra since it's the finale. Had to give you a little bit of, you know, something to go off of. As always, if you like the content, give me a like. If you have anything to say, comments, questions, concerns, advice, tips, whatever you got for me, I'm an open book. I'd love to hear what you guys are thinking. Drop a comment, subscribe if you liked it and you want to see more. Helps me to reach more people, helps me to get everybody what they want to see. Joshua Manoi, Got the Juice, we're out. You saw how graceful that was? You saw how graceful that was? If I was as tall as Austin here, like 6'14", feet 5'4" thumb shit, then I would have my hands all the way out here. All right, close grip underhand push-ups. Or fuck, pull-ups. I gotta do that again. All right, you good?
Yep, ready on you.
Oh, hey guys. As you can see, I'm juicy right now. Different contraction. Same shit, different toilet. So that was the full back routine. We started off on the muscle ups, went right into wide grip pull-ups. Hold on, give me a second. I should have remembered the whole routine. My bad, bro.
We can put this in the outros.
The bloopers?
Okay.
Man, I'll be fucking up. What did we do? We did muscle ups, because that shit's easy, you know?
Muscle ups, rows.
Oh, yeah, bent over row. Yeah, we did these rows. What's the name of that shit? We went over to, hold on, give me a sec. I'm drawing blanks.